What's Cooking on Welcome Home. It's one of your favorite chefs, John Rivers from Four Rivers Barbecue and the Coop. We're so glad to have you here with us today, as always.
Thank you.
Well, what's cooking at Christmas?
Great pleasure. All right, now today we're going to make some Christmas desserts.
Yay, I'm for that.
We're going to start off with two very traditional flavors for Christmas. Gingerbread.
Love it.
One of my favorites, and also pumpkin.
Okay.
And we're going to end up making this beautiful trifle.
It is beautiful.
That you see, but
yes.
let's go ahead and put it together.
Okay.
All right. We're going to start by actually making a gingerbread cake. Okay. It's very simple to do. The recipe is going to be with you guys online, so you can share it.
Right.
I'm going to pop this out. And then if you go ahead and start chopping that up.
Okay.
All right. That's going to be the base. Now, what you can see we're going to do is we're going to use gingerbread in the base, and then we're going to make a pumpkin filling.
Okay.
Now, a pumpkin filling is very easy to do. I'm going to take just some nice vanilla pudding. Okay.
Instant, by the way, which I love to use.
This is
instant pudding.
Yes. It makes it simple and easy.
Yes.
And I'm going to add to it 1 can of pumpkin mix that you can get just at the store. Nothing special about this whatsoever.
That's just a can of pumpkin.
That's it.
Okay.
That is it. And I'll tell you, I've played around and tested actually baking a pumpkin, because I thought, well, maybe the pumpkin bake would be a little bit more flavorful. You think it would be? No. It is a gourd, and it's called that for a reason.
And it's got seeds in it.
It's got seeds in it. I'll tell you what, you just go to Publix and you get a can and you pop it open. It's just a heck of a lot easier.
John, we're all for easy around here. That sounds great.
And it tastes much better, too. Now, just like a pumpkin pie, we're going to add some different flavors to this. And you got to have a little bit of brown sugar, okay, which we're going to roll that in, and a little bit of vanilla extract, okay? And if you wanted to put some nutmeg in there, I don't think it would hurt at all. It's just basically whatever you would put into your pumpkin pie.
I love cinnamon, although you might have cinnamon already in
There's
here.
a lot,
We're fine with cinnamon.
There's some good cinnamon in there.
It's already smelling good.
I'll tell you what, while I am mixing this, you know, the nice thing about a trifle, it's just real simple to do. You're just layering up.
Okay.
So we're going to layer. We're going to start on the bottom.
Cut all these into little squares.
There you go.
Right? Are these too big? Some of these are kind of big, right?
Well, you got to be able to
little squares. Got to put them in the
Yep.
mouth. Okay.
Yep. I haven't had too many complaints about the size, so.
John Rivers, nobody complains about anything that you make. It's so delicious.
Well, I got a great team behind me.
I know you do.
Keeping me in line. That's for darn sure.
So all I'm doing is making sure that the bottom layer is just kind of solid. Is that solid enough?
I'd keep filling in, because we're going to put this filling on top of it.
Okay.
And if it's not solid enough, it'll seep right through.
All right. I want to make it kind of solid.
All right, now I've got everything nice and mixed in here.
Okay.
You know, that's my favorite thing about the holidays, just, you know, the flavors that come out and the desserts. And, you know, I'm so good all year long on my diet and staying good, but golly, it's just something that happens right at November 1st. Too.
I know. You know what we ought to do? If we were really smart, we would be about 5 pounds underweight when the season starts. I don't know why I never think of that ahead of time.
That's a big precursor if we were thinking about it in advance.
But. All right, so this is our pumpkin filling. Delicious looking.
We're just going to put that on top, and you want it to stick. And when I do it for guests, I really concentrate on what they can see on the outside.
Right.
You know, the colors that are pressing up against it. Remember the banana trifle that we did, the banana pudding?
Could not forget that.
Love it. It's very similar.
Yes.
Matter of fact, that's what the inspiration was behind this one. But this one, I wanted to combine those two just great quintessential flavors of the holiday.
Now, is this in your Southern Cowboy Cookbook?
This one is not.
All right, we got to get this online. We'll try to have this online for our viewers.
All right, now on top of that, we're just going to put a little bit of whipped cream.
Okay, you want to use a fork?
Sure.
So that we don't mix our colors, because I know you like to have it pretty.
Yes.
Pretty is important.
Yes, very important.
And here's the other thing, John Rivers, that I love about you. He does not use some of these synthetic kinds of whipped cream. This is the real deal, real whipped cream.
You know, and it's just so easy to make. It really is.
My mother taught me that a long time ago. Barbara, do not use margarine. I use real butter, so do you. And do not use synthetic whipped cream. If you're going to go with whipped cream, go with the real thing.
Absolutely.
Make it yummy.
All you're doing is taking some whipping cream, and you're going to add a little bit of powdered sugar and a touch of vanilla.
Ah.
And you know what? That's why it's called whipping cream.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what distinguishes it versus like a heavy cream or even milk?
No, I don't.
The amount of butter. That's in it. The amount of butter fat that goes in it makes it thicker.
Okay.
And allows you to whip it.
So that you're using about half of what you made, which is about a half of a, well, was it about a cup? Maybe a cup.
I would make more.
Okay.
You know.
Now I'm ready with the next layer, correct?
All right, go on the next layer.
Making it pretty for John. Beautiful. Now, did you grow up on this kind of food, or did you have to kind of cultivate an interest in
This
taste
one
for
I
this?
kind of grew into, but you
Yeah?
know, I will say my aunt and uncle, they used to own a bakery up in Jacksonville in 5 Points called Good's Bakery, and one of my favorite things that they made were their gingerbread cookies.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I love those.
Oh. You know, there's something about going into a home where you've been cooking gingerbread and the smell
Oh,
going
yes.
through, the home. Now, I've got a little bit left over. I don't know. Should I? No, I guess I should put
Let's
it in
save
here.
some for the topping.
Oh,
Yeah, we're going
okay.
to cut some real
Okay,
little,
okay.
and we can make it really pretty on the top.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just continue our layers here. Okay.
So we've got our pudding layer, which is pumpkin pudding is what we could call it, right? I wonder if there is a pumpkin pudding that's already made.
Oh, there is.
But we don't
There
want
is.
that. We want the real thing.
No, yes.
Okay.
I like a bunch of different flavors that go inside of it. and-
Okay.
All right. So we got this layer here. Okay, we're a little bit shy on this. I would make a whole bunch.
Look how pretty that is. That's just beautiful. Doesn't have to look the same every time, right?
You want to taste that? Just the
Oh, just to be sure it's
just
okay?
in case.
I think it's good.
It will do?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. That's
Okay.
delicious.
Well, let's go ahead and we'll top it with a little bit of whipped cream we have
Okay.
left here.
Okay.
You know, this is something too. You don't have to wait for Christmas on this one.
No.
You know, you can whip this one up and bring it out at Thanksgiving, and
Right.
people will be just as happy about it.
But there is something funny about that you only want this around the holidays.
Oh,
Any
yes.
holiday,
Oh,
but
yes.
just the kind of the winter holidays.
Oh yes.
All right, we gotta put
Oh,
these
that's
little
pretty.
lovelies. Are you gonna spread that around, or are we
No,
gonna?
we're gonna top it. That's what we
All right,
have.
ready for this?
So we're gonna make it nice and pretty.
Okay, pretty coming.
Oh, look at you.
Yes, very nice. Well, they can just look as dear. I'm not the prettiest kind of
You-
person with this
I
kind of
don't
thing,
know.
but
You're
I have,
right
all
on
right.
it. Right on it.
Some nuts.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some pecans. These
Okay.
are toasted pecans. It just
Okay.
brings out a little bit more flavor.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
Maybe one little piece on top there.
Okay.
To top
now,
it off.
do we have? Yeah, absolutely. And if you wanted a red cherry on top, you could do that.
I think
just to make it even
I
more
know you
Christmas.
like red cherry. I remember that from the last show.
All right, so are we going to taste this lovely
Oh,
thing?
yes.
Are
Oh,
we
yes.
ready?
Go ahead.
I hate to even mess it up, but
You
this
didn't.
is so lovely for you.
Thank you.
Mr. John Rivers.
Thank
I don't
you.
know what I did with my
and
fork.
you take this one.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess I'm the one getting to taste it. All right, viewers, here we go. You think it's going to be good?
Does that say holiday? Christmas?
That says Merry Christmas to all of you from all of us. John Rivers, Four River Smokehouse in the Coop. Thanks again for being here with
You're
us
very
today.
welcome, dear. Very welcome.
That's good stuff.